Check this out, what a true Mppt solar charge controller can do live at the command center. So we have an intermittent weather condition. You can see a fluctuation of the numbers there. We are bringing almost 80 volts, but the Mppt is working and dropped the digit so that we can able to maximize the output. This is what is happening here. The tracking is faster. I think, just in my opinion, or what I've experienced with these machines since I started with them, and since we don't have to do any software update or firmware update, if you have the optic RE, and that's true, you can able, because it's connected to the internet. But the same software these devices or this manufacturer had in his hardware, that gives the stability for this thing to run perfectly as it should. But all these other things, I know, software glitch. In this digital world transformation, we are going too fast, which we are not even prepared. The manufacturing companies, they are not prepared and not well competent yet how to handle the software. The hardware will be great, but the software issues, everybody is lagging into that, and they are failing miserably. Because of that, it caused us so much problems, we as the end users, or we the customers. And I think, in my opinion, they don't even have time to even test to see exactly how this thing works, all the glitches, before they send them out. So instead, they rely on us to be the guinea pigs, just to make quick money out of us, as some of the other companies go on bankrupt because they already stole or steal whatever they want, and they quit and do something else. So these are the problems. So we tend to become the genius now, trying to put things together or trying to evaluate things or do their job for them to make this hardware be a better machine with the help of the software, how we can go about it. But I don't have any doubts on these old school machines. This Outback has been around for a very long time, and they know what they're doing. Some of the other recent machines that tend to like the Radiants or something like that, some people have problems with that, but I can't speak more about Radiants because I never own one. But I think is from the end users, which are like us, the customers. Some people don't just follow the steps or the manual. They just want to treat it just like any other machine they already had, or everybody's trying to be a genius or something. It doesn't work that way. The manufacturer make the hardware or the product for you to follow the instructions properly and execute it. No shortcuts. If they tell you, for example, to use a copper wire, you can go buy a thin copper plated wire or the other aluminum oxide, something, whatever it is. And it's not just wire. You don't want to be cheap on the wires. Never be cheap on the wires, because you're getting yourself in so much trouble. Well, I think I will stop right there from there. I'm not advocator, or maybe I'm not affiliated with them. I'm just a customer or end user that really care about product that works, and that's it. But since the other part of the world, the Chinese has flooded the market with all kind of craziness, and they don't follow rules anyway. They don't play by the book, and they don't try to make quality stuff. You see it, you see probably the outside is nicer, or they slap you with the software, think it's more features, but they are not mastered. Just like I was talking about the BMS yesterday on that video. Go check it out. But like this guy, their battery management system, or their battery monitor, which is the FlexNet DC, is a very powerful tool and is very, very, very reliable and accurate. I don't think the industry has ever able to beat these American companies here, to be honest with you, or some legit companies. But you get what you pay for. You call it on yourself, you call a shot on yourself, it's all yours. So stay on the good side of the history, or stay in the good side where you have a peace of mind. You don't have to be crying on everybody or complaining to everybody on the internet, or call on other people that they are not manufacturer of these devices and they don't be part of it. Started asking people questions. It's a choice you making here. You made a choice to buy what you want to say, oh, bang for the buck. No, bang for the buck is getting you back. That's karma. So when you decide to buy this stuff, some people they are not part of your project. But I saw some people coming and ranting online, and they come to your video, they come across your video. Like, for example, I'm talking about this great company here, and somebody gonna say it's just a BS company, it's just a crazy company. It doesn't work. I bought something there. They wanna rant on your channel. I didn't do anything to you. I'm just making a video something that works for me. So don't stop on my channel, started ranting and started complaining, started crying down everybody that this machine doesn't work. Go somewhere else and complain. Go to the manufacturer and complain. Tell them are the one you talk to, and they will fix the problem if they want to succeed. Like and subscribe. JW Solar USA. The reason why I'm bringing this up, because I'm getting tired with people trying to slaughter me or hammer me for a product that I just have, and talk about it, how it's working for me, and it seems like they are not happy, or they don't want me to talk about this thing, like I'm patronizing with these people. But if you buy a clothes or buy a refrigerator or buy a phone or anything you're happy with, it's my right to say what I want to say. It's my right to keep quiet. It's my right to tell other people. It's my right to encourage other people who want to spend their money on some scammers or want to spend it foolishly. And I'm trying to guide a brother or sister or YouTuber or subscriber or viewer, without any of this company telling me to do that for them. But to the greatness or goodness in my heart, I want somebody to be happy and tell good stories. And we want to promote renewable energy or solar or micro hydropower, so that people can be sustainable, people can be independent, people can be, cut themselves off from the grid power, be yourself in sustainability. And you have some other people coming here because they're incompetent, or maybe they don't want to learn, they don't want to listen, or they're joining some bad company just about talking bad or bad mouthing for other people. Please, if you're one of those kind of people, if you find my video insulting for you, yeah, I would say you can find another video to watch. But if something works, we have to encourage, or we have to get a tap on the back on these companies that are doing an awesome job, so that they can able to produce more of these things, so that we can able to, continue with our journey. Some people don't want to grow. Some people just want to stay on the grid. It's a war. It's a battle. People with biofossil fuel and all this. Some people said, I hate solar. I hear it every day. With at my job, with friends, they're talking about, oh, it's crazy. This doesn't work. That's the most foolish thing the U.S. has ever, or the world has ever invested on. Why we have to go back and beg other people for their resources, which we can make from home here. Everybody is capable of doing it. If someone can just be independent, everybody try and put 1 or 2 solar panels in their houses for them to offset the electricity. We're not going to be dependent on other countries to tell us what to do, or fighting with us on the sea, the Red Sea, or all craziness. I don't see that. Even the guys that even have the oil companies, I'm not going to call countries, because if I started calling, then it's like I'm already entitled to this. People that produce oil and all this stuff, trust me, they are driving Teslas. They are going green. They sell their raw material, which is diesel or petrol, or you call it gas, all this stuff, and kerosene, jet fuel, whatever, crude oil. They're selling it back to us because we want to be the gas guzzlers in the world. But why can't we just be who we are? And some of us, United States, mostly, in my opinion, a lot of the technology originated from here, and also Europe as well, and part of the world. They're contributing to do things. But why do we have to create something so useful, so beneficial, and we're trying to be selfish to ourselves, and we are going to suffer, and while our own technology is benefiting the individual or our predecessors? I think that's really stupid. Don't put restrictions on us that much, while we engineer we get the ingenuity to produce this certain thing, while other countries are benefiting out of it, and we are begging other people for their fuel or for their mineral resources for us to be the consumer in the United States. I don't even understand that part up to this time. So guys, leave your comments, positive comments, and I don't want people ranting about things. Although other people think I'm ranting, no, I'm just talking about frustration, why some other people or us here in the United States don't try to lead by example, because we have to support each other. We have to support ourselves, support our companies. Though they already moved, yes, they're going to say they are not made in America anymore. They're made in India, China, or whatever. But we created the technology. We did. We made it. And we went back and sell it to whatever, who don't supposed to be having it. And now they're muscling us for their own laxity. And we have to pay the price. And we can't even able to implement it here in the United States. That's a big shame. I don't get it at all. I don't get it. I don't get it. And now, from our technology, from our technical know-how, and they're making some other stuff now, which is cheaper to compete with our expensive and quality equipment. We have to start paying our engineers. We have to pay American companies more. Support your company, your country. I understand we all already fall short. Most of the other stuff we're using is from Europe, from China, because we created a problem for ourselves. Now we got to deal with it, and we have to get out of it and dust ourselves and stand up again as a nation and produce things made in America. Companies that are already made, they're already in America. Bring your companies back so that we can make something better. We can be sustainable, and we don't have to depend on other countries about how they're gonna regulate how we live our lives. This is just my opinion. You have yours. Stay tuned.